Gold reacting in advance while Tech 100 and Dow Jones both trading with a drop. In fact, Tech 100 showing some resistance. Now this is just before the critical data for inflation, which is set to scheduled to release in next 30 minutes. Now what is going to happen in these three markets, which position you should take, I will tell you with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to watch till the end. First we look into gold, followed with Nasdaq 100 and in the end Dow Jones. So let's start the day with gold first. See gold breaking below the critical resistance, as I told you today earlier in the day in my first video with the Asia case session, that below 1845 you can remain short, and see that is what I had told, that 1836 levels and 1830 levels can be seen. Precisely it is achieved 1834 right now and trying to reverse now. See on the hourly charts, this is giving a breakout. It is since been trading in this channel and this is a breakout candle, but this is just on the hourly charts. Also on the hourly charts, we must not forget that the directional movement is extremely bearish. It is indicating more bearishness there. Stochastic is oversold here, and the MACD is wide and extremely divergent and extremely bearish. RSI2 is oversold, and yes, there is a support at 1830. Now the resistance only long entry on gold is above 1845. If you see it trading above 1845, then only I will recommend you to go long. Now look at the 2-hour charts. Similarly on the 2-hour charts, see it is consolidated here and now seen a good breakout. So I think this is the first candle. After the breakout, it may try to sustain the second candle probably, and we can see a further drop. If you look at the charts here, see it has achieved the bottom there and in fact dropped below 1836. This was the mark which was a stronger support for gold. Now it is trading below this, the next support at 1830, and then below that we may see it dropping till towards 1824.20 and below levels. Only long entry towards on the upside is 1845, beyond which we can expect it to reverse more till towards 1848.50 first target, and then 1855 levels. Directional movement extremely bearish, stochastic extremely oversold, and then MACD is wide divergent and bearish. RSI2 is near to oversold levels. Similarly, if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts too, here is this, and this is the level, and this is the breakout. So a stronger breakout with a strong thrust on the downside. At first thing is, it may try to achieve this zone at 1828.30 zone, a stronger support there, and then below that if it continues to drop, we may see a sharper fall, because this is going to come out of this zone and this territory in which gold has traded since long, and now it is trying to give a breakout. So I'll be watchful and cautious. Look at the 3-hour charts. It is extremely divergent, extremely bearish. RSI2 is extremely oversold, and MACD2 is wide divergent and bearish, and RSI2 is going downward. So stochastic oversold, RSI oversold, MACD divergent, indicating more bearishness. Similarly on the 4-hour charts, see how beautifully it has created the steps, and then this fall has happened. Yes, on the downside the sky is open. It has got the white space for it to reach till towards 1830 levels, the first support, and once it breaks below 1830, we may see it dropping more, and then the next target will be somewhere here in between 1810 and 1815 levels. So it can try to achieve these levels. Below that there could be a sharper drop. Now if you look at the directional movement is bearish, stochastic is oversold, MACD is wide divergent bearish, RSI is looking downwards too. Similarly, if you look at the daily charts, coming back to the daily charts, here on the daily charts, after consolidating here, see I have told you many a times that it has consolidated here or it is consolidating here, it must give a breakout. See, it has narrowed since till yesterday, and this time it has given a sharp breakout. Possibly we may see the red candle to continue for a little long, and it can try to break till towards this zone, which is at around 1815 1810 levels. It can try to achieve these levels, and in fact below this we can also see a good sharp drop, which might bring it below 1800 if it continues to trade in this channel. Directional movement is extremely bearish, stochastic is comfortable here. The MACD is trying to converge crossover for a sell entry, and the RSI is looking downwards. Considering this, only long entry is above 1845. Till the time it trades below 1845, my first target is 1829, 1824 and then 1818 levels. And yes, one can keep trailing with the stop loss at 1845, and yes, do not forget above 1845 we have to go long. So take your positions accordingly and do not overtrade. It is going to be a bearish, probably it is going to give you a bearish move. till it is below 1845 levels. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with stop loss. It is going to, and don't trade the news, let it settle, and then only you can trade. Nothing will happen if you don't trade in one or for one day. Never try to trade the news, so better be cautious. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100 on the hourly charts. See, it is failing to break past 12 to 50, and what it has done by trading within this channel, it is just relaxing back the indicators, because we have seen a sharp fall earlier after the market yesterday, after the cash session yesterday. Now it is trying to consolidate a bit. Now any drop below 12 to 50 is a good entry to go short. The support there at 12,180 is going to be strong, and below that we can see a sharper fall. Till the time it trades about 12 to 50, I will not recommend you to go long. Also, yes, you can go long at 12,350, beyond which one can expect a little rise. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is comfortable. The MACD is wide divergent and it is still trading in a greenish territory. The RSI trading near to the bottom, but this is just on the hourly charts. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts to see, it is getting the support at here at 12 to 50. And see, I have told you one thing earlier, that below 12,400 I will be bearish, and again I will be watchful of this. If it breaks above 12,400, we can see, or we can expect it going till towards 12,550, 12,600 zone. But look at this. See, this was the consolidation. It gave a breakout. It is consolidation, and now trying to give a breakout. Mostly it may try to resume the bearish move. If it draws below 12 to 50, it stays short. That is the call there. Only long entries about 12,350. Beyond that, 12,400, 12,450, 12,500 and 12,600 levels are the target there. Directional movement bearish. Stochastic reversing for the sell there. The MACD is bearish here, and MACD must converge probably. But see, with this consolidation, only thing is that the indicators have cooled a bit, but it can try to diverge again. Just one candle for 2 hours and the job is done. It may drop 5%, 2%, 3%. Any move can be seen in 2 hours. So be cautious there, and it has got a room for 1 or 2 red candles. Remember that. RSI near to bottom, it is not yet oversold. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, similarly on the 3-hour charts, there is a support there. It is looking for a breakout. What we have seen here, see, first thing is it has shown a breakout here itself, and now with a sharp red candle on a 3-hour chart, now trying to consolidate, and probably it can try to resume the bearish move, because this is one red candle. We can see couple or more red candle, and hence you can remain short below 12 to 50 levels. At the same time, above 12,350 we can go long for 12,400, 12,450 and beyond levels. Directional movement bearish. Stochastic is oversold. Remember, stochastic is oversold and now trying to look upwards. Hence a little rise can be expected. The MACD is also trying to converge from here, so possibly a little rise can be expected. And MACD is, RSI is near to bottom there. So yes, all the indicators on the larger time frame indicates that probably it needs a bounce back. Now look at the 4-hour chart. The bottom is done. It is trying to reverse the lower highs. It is trying to see, and yes, if it breaks past 12,350, go long there, and then you can expect a sharper rise towards 12,400, 12,500 levels. It can reverse till here before it looks forward to a drop. How far it can rise before it looks forward to a drop? See, if you connect the dots here, it has a possibility to rise till towards 12,600 also, if it continues to trade in this channel. And yes, any drop below 12,250, stay short. Directional movement bearish here. Stochastic is oversold on the 4-hour charts, hence a bounce back can be expected. If you look at the MACD is trading bearish. If you look at the RSI trading at the bottom. Similarly, if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts, the candle is still green. It is yet to reverse from here, and possibly it can try to rise a little bit towards 12,400, 1250 levels, and in fact beyond that also, before it looks over to rise. Any short entry below 12,250 can be taken. 12,200 is a good support. Below that you can expect a sharper drop. How far this could drop? This can come back till towards 12,900 levels. There is a possibility that it can try to drop till towards those levels. Directional movement is bearish on the daily charts. Stochastic is trying to look further down there. MACD is trying to converge and cross over for a sell there. Probably a sharp red candle today will do the job. So yes, below 12,250 stay short, and then you can expect 12,100 and 11,950, 11,900 levels. It can drop till 11,900. There is a possibility which exists. On the upside, breaking beyond 12,350, go long for 12,400. But please trade with a strict stop loss or a trailing stop loss, so that you should not lose, or you should not lose your capital in the event of a reversal. So Yes, 12,400 is the next target, then 12,450, 12,500. These two levels if taken, we can see 12,600 again. So take your positions accordingly. And this is all for Nasdaq 100. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US30 on the hourly charts is showing a reversal. There is a resistance at 34,350, 32,350, and yes, it is showing lower highs. So yes, you can go long at 32,300. Beyond that, you can expect 32,350, and beyond that, we can see a sharper rise there. Till the time it is below 32,300, I will not recommend you to go long. At least, yes, on the downside, there is a support at 32,150. So in between 32,150 and 32,300, do not trade. And on the larger side, till the time it is below 32,350, I will not recommend you to take a position. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is oversold. Now looking upwards on the hourly charts, and if you look at the MACD has crossed over and it is giving a bullish move. It is trying to diverge more, and hence we can see a greener candle. The RSI2 is oversold. It is looking upwards. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts too, it is trying to show a reversal, higher lows, higher highs. Once it breaks past 32,300, there is a possibility for it to rise till towards 32,350, and beyond that we can see a sharper rise. There is a possibility which exists. So on the 2-hour charts, see this candle, the previous candle indicating that possibly we may see a reversal here. So it's a good entry to go along with the stop loss at 32,150. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is bearish extremely, and it is trying to converge. It is trading at the minus 200, minus 150 level. Hence, it can show you a bounce back. The RSI is oversold, and yes, we can see a little reversal. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts too, see, this is the possibility which is trying to show you that there can be a reversal. The support there at 32,100, 32,150 levels is strong. The resistance there at 32,300 is strong. In between these levels, rather I will say 32,350 is the next resistance zone, and beyond that it will fly on the upside. I will be looking forward to a rise from here. But directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is oversold and it is looking upwards from here. And if you look at the MACD is wide divergent and it is still bearish. Similarly, if you look at the RSI, this is oversold. So there is a possibility for it to drop till towards 32,150, 32,100 zone. And yes, you can try to initiate a long entry there, but with strict caution, as only you have to give a scope of around 30 to 50 points. Beyond that, you should not expect it to, or you should not keep the shots from there. Any drop below 32,050, 32,100, definitely we can see a sharper drop there. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, higher lows, it is trying to reverse. There is a resistance there at 32,350. Breaking past this, yes, you can expect it to rise till towards 32,600. Possibility exists that it can try to rise towards those level, and in fact beyond that also we may see a sharper rise till towards this zone at 33,000 levels if it continues to trade bullish from here. Directional movement extremely bearish. Stochastic extremely oversold. It can try to show you a bounce back. The RSI hitting near to the bottom there, indicating that it can show you reversal there. The daily charts, on the daily charts you can see it has shown the lows there, and probably it may try to achieve the highs. That is also very much possible. Go long at 32,300, 350 zone, and then possibly you can expect it to rise, and it may try to drop, but again the possibility exists that it can continue to rise from here. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is oversold. MACD is trying to converge and crossover for a sell entry there, and RSI trading flat. So in sum, it appears that probably you can take a short entry below 32,150 levels, and below 32,150 you can expect 32,100 to provide a very strong support, and if that level is taken, I will be looking forward for it to hit 31,950, 31,800 levels, and in fact it can try to hit 31,700, which is a good support there. Below that we may see a stronger crash. Anything can happen, but at the same time, see, it is oversold and hence needs a bounce back. So if you see it dropping till towards 31,100, 31,150 levels, try to take a long entry there, but very strict stop loss, and please don't trade the news. Just I am trying to give you my thoughts. Please, yes, you can try to initiate a long entry there. Expect it to rise till towards 32,400, 500 zone, and if it breaks past this, yes, you can remain long for 32,600, 700. In fact, it can try to hit 33,000 levels, but at the same time, on the downside, the scope is wide much open. So do not remain long once it drops below 32,100 level. Remember, do not stay long once it drops below 32,100 levels. Below that we can see a sharper fall. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with caution, trade with stop loss. Don't trade the news, let it cool down, then only enter. That is what I will recommend. Take your profit positions accordingly. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon, join my mentorship batch, join my Telegram VIP signals group. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram ID and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.